like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
Hello everybody and welcome to a Farming Sim special week. Doing well, the only title I come up with was Farming Sim Evolution. This week our goal is to play Farming Sims 13, 15, 17, 19 and finish up with 22. The way we're going to kind of work it is we're going to start a brand new save each time. We are going to do whatever the tutorial is. We'll have a little bit of explore, do some of the missions if we can, and just see how it goes. Okay, let's get this fired up there. Good evening there, JD. Let's see where we're going to go. Career. It's very sluggish. I'm playing this is from the Xbox 360. Let's see. I think my original save game. There it is there. How much is that I've got there? 66. That's 66 million. Okay, we're going to start up a brand new one there. Oh yeah, by the way, we're going to do all of these on easy mode as well. And using the default farm. Okay, I turn the game audio on now that the really loud music is now finished. Not good today, unfortunately, JD. We're probably not going to be an awfully long stream tonight. It's probably just going to be about an hour and a half or so. Play the game, have a little bit muck around because I've got an absolute splitting headache from the stress today. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start with a short guided tour? This will show you the basics of the game. Yes, we would. This short introduction will show you some of the game's basic elements. In the lower bit there is the PDA, the green flashing thing, what's it, is us. Or the ring as to where we want to go next. So use the left thingy to browse. Ah, that's right, because you can get it all on there, can't you? Okay, we walk to the ring. Oh, evening, it's the MacLeod, welcome in. Oh, tell me, what's the sprint button? And Gary, welcome in there as well. Is it Farmer Raven there? What sort of mischief have all you guys been getting yourselves up to today? As I say, this week is Farming Sim Evolution Week, and we're going to be playing the next version of Farming Sim each night until we get to 22. And the format is going to be brand new save, do the tutorial, and see if we can get any contracts and stuff as well. Or in this one, I think it's missions. And I think 95% of the mission is cut the grass in the same square, if I remember rightly, from all those years ago. Oh, JD's already spreading the dysentery. He will go with that harmonica. Ada caught dysentery from JD. And Gary also caught dysentery from Nightbot. Let's just cycle that off the screen for now. Okay, this is one of the fields you own from the very start. It has wheat conveniently grown to the stage where it can be harvested. Time to enter this enter the combine harvester and get started. Evening there, Mr. Smith. Evening, Mr. Smith. The help panel in the top left corner will show the currently available functions. If you approach the harvester, the panel will show X. Look at this monstrosity. Oh, I think I might have to turn that down a little bit for you. That is deafening in my head. Is it going down? I don't think it's going down. That is horrendous. First, you attach the cutter to the thingy, what's it? Keep an eye on the panel for when it shows the whatchamacallem can be stuck to the other bit. Okay. Attach. Good. Now we can turn on the thing we want it by pressing this and this. Let's see. Now you can. Now you're all set to do the field. You can adjust your vehicle speed manually or use one. Yeah, cruise control is. We have to use the thumbstick for this one, don't we? If I remember right. Oh yeah, it says there. Use the left thumbstick. Note that if you drive too fast, the thing we watch it won't work. Whilst harvesting, you should not drive faster than level 2. A warning will appear if your speed is ludicrous. Okay, 2 seconds. I'll just turn back to the thing there. Is that engine noise as like torturous at your end as it is on mine? I've turned my headset right down. But not been up to too much mischief today there, JD. In the evening there, CGD as well. Welcome in there, mate. You join us for Farming Sim Evolution Week. Don't really hear it that much. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, I've dropped it down to crazy. I mean, I'll put it back to where I normally have it, and let's see if it's torturous for you now. That's where I normally have the game volume. Obviously, as I talk over it, it gets dropped out. But okay, let's harvest this. Can I get rid of that panel in the top corner? No, I think it must be stuck on the screen. Okay. Cruise control level 2. Fight. Look at this old banger. Can we still get this in the new farming sim? Sounds just as good. Oh, I'll just leave it where it is. I think we have to harvest until we go over that little bit there, but that's all right. Oh, we're kind of drifting a bit here, though. Should we be drifting? Surely they left the farm in the default position. Of course, we're not going to turn off the thing just to turn around. Can we zoom out anymore? Ah, right, this is the zooming out button. Is that as far as we can go? I think that's as far as we can go. So as I said, on each of the farming sims, as we go through each one, we will start a brand new save using whatever the default map was for that particular farming sim. And do the tutorial. We'll try and do some of the. We'll have a look in the store and stuff like that as well, and see what was available through each one of those there. Oh, Daddy Death, welcome in there, mate. Yep, a week long of relaxing games. 5 nights of farming. Ready to unload. I'll just bring that to a halt. As soon as your harvester tank is full, or even before that, you can unload it. Turn off your harvester with that. How do we get out? Exit vehicle. There we go. What's it there? Love you, Ada. What sort of mischief you guys been getting yourselves up to today? Let's see. Deploy the harvester's pipe. Move the oh yeah, we should have done that before we came over here. We'll drive the trailer thing, I'm sure, over there, and then we'll jump in and pipe out. Oh, hang on. Maybe we weren't supposed to get out the harvester. It's the shoulder button to sprint in this one. Oh, let's just take a look at this beast, though. I can't remember what tools I had in my original save. I mean, we can always have a jump over towards the end and have a little look around at what I had in the original there. I'm assuming there's no crop destruction. Pipe out. Oh, that almost sounded like the Squeaky Bottle King, the way that squeaked as it came out. Okay, the wheat is being dumped in the trailer. If you want, you can go back and harvest more wheat and unload it here until the trailer is full. As soon as you want to continue with the tour, exit the harvester and enter the tractor. Stand in front of the trailer. Oh, sorry, standing in front of the trailer. Okay. Oh, it is painful to rotate. That's. Is there a sensitivity option? Doesn't look like it. Let's just put that down a little bit. Growth like that. No missions. Oh, we'll probably get missions after we do the thing anyway. Enter. Now attach the trailer. There we go. We can drive just as normal. Actually, which way are we going? Is there a map? Ah, the map is fairly useless. Right, I assume this is where we are. But I'm not entirely certain where we're taking it. Can we definitely not get any better? Left bumper and... Ah, right. That's the best we can really get for the map then. So we want to go that way. Yeah, it's painful, isn't it there, Mr. Smith? Can I just turn the cruise control on? What was cruise control again? That one though. Put it on level 3. It's got a cab view. It's kind of got a cab view. I should have checked on my save file to see when it was I last played this. Originally, I picked up Farming Sim. I kind of knew about it, but I'd only ever seen like an outside Xbox interview. And it was... I was in-game in the Metro Centre, and I was just having a look around, and I'd taken a month off work because GTA 5 was coming out in 2 weeks' time. And I was just having a look to see if there was anything, anything like cheap, just to occupy the time until GTA came out. And this one was only a few quid. And I thought, go on, I'll give that a bash. It's something completely different to what I've played before. I wound up loving it. I can't see a thing though. That map in the on the little PDA thing, that takes up way too much of the screen. Or maybe I've just gotten used to playing on the ultra wide. I should be going the right way. I kind of vaguely remember this road. So I still can't unsee what you did to my planters every time I look... Ooh, okay. Remember, chat is at a 90-degree angle to the screen. What did I do to the planters? Surely I'm being accused of something here. Right, it must be somewhere in here that we're taking this to. Or maybe it's down here. Oh, it must be this place. Oh, you mean, yeah. Was that a planter? I thought it was a sprayer. Okay, this is where we unload it. So this is the unloading station. So this one is one of the places on the map where you can sell your stuff. Move the tractor so the trailer is located right on top of the pit. As soon as the unload symbol appears, press the button and let it all fall out. Side loading this one. Nicely done. Selling your crop is the main way to earn money as a farmer. Not true. Not in these games anyway. You can't. I think they. Oh, I'm trying to remember which one of the farming sims, because we've done like some of the other farming sims on streams over the years, and I'm trying to think now. It must have been 17. Must have been the last one, I think. Because in this one, fairly certain, definitely in 15, I'm fairly confident in 17, no idea about 19 because I've never played it, and definitely not in 22. But you could get the wind farm. Once you earned enough money to get the wind farm, that was it. You'd won farming sim, because once you place one of those, all you had to do is AFK for a little bit, and the money just rolls in. We did an AFK stream, it must have been on 17, where we just let it run like all day, and we just got a nice view place so we could watch the day go by and watch the windmill rake in all the money. Let's see, let's switch to another tractor. Use the directional buttons left and right to quickly cycle through all of your vehicles, and do it until you reach the tractor that is next to, with the question mark even right next to it. Exit that tractor and advance to the next question mark. Yeah, we know. Well, that was convenient. Fields that have been harvested need to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. This field has been harvested recently and now needs some cultivating. Re-enter the tractor and attach the cultivator in behind it. Was it 15 when they started with those ones, was it? So how did I make that 66 million in this one then? Good job. Now lower it with these buttons. And cruise control level 1. That's still pretty fast. I wonder if my controller has like a bit of drift on it, because it does not feel like it's centering. When you play 15 onwards. There was 2 other farming sims before this one. There was one I think it was just called Farming Sim, and there was a Farming Sim 11. Now, given what I experimented with last night, I don't believe those ones will probably even work anymore. I downloaded another Giants game yesterday, and immediately wouldn't launch. And I went into the discussion section on Steam, and everyone was like, yeah, game doesn't work anymore. But you can get it to work if you go out and buy a physical copy of the game, and then put the files from the physical copy on your computer, and then just create a link with Steam, is basically what it was saying. Like, well, what's the point of buying it on Steam then? You might as well just go and buy the physical disc of it. So that £6 got refunded this morning. Enter the question mark. Well done. Now that's enough cultivating for now. You can finish the field later if you want. Now let's switch to the tractor that's next to the next question mark. Then exit the vehicle to trigger the next message. Should be this one here. Exactly. Physical media is on the way out, if not out already, Mr. Smith. Let's see. Fields that have been cultivated are now ready to be sown. For this you'll need a sowing machine. Ready to the tractor and attach the thing we wanted. The sowing machine you attach is currently empty. Drive the tractor next to the seed pallets in front of you. Filling the sowing machine when you're close enough. You can start filling the sowing machine with the seeds, fill to the brim and continue. So press the left thingamajig, no, the right bumper even, when we're close to the pallets. Do we choose what we want? Oh, right, I get it. You gotta. I was expecting something else would come, but you just hold it and it dumps it in. Well done. Now drive to the field on the left. Convenient. Time to sow. Select the seed you want to use. Also, do you fill up with generic seed, and then you can just drop whatever you want? Select the seed you want to use. So it's left bumper, and Y to change what flavour. Lower the implement and adjust cruise control. Alright, and the icon at the side there changes depending on what we want. Just put a bit of this down. Lower it. Is that it? There's no like turn on? Just check. Yeah, it definitely been done. My controller definitely has some kind of drift. Oh yeah, we're supposed to do it slowly, weren't we? It'll be fine. So, JD, did you get a chance to have a spy to see if that app might have been able to help you get a cleaner signal at all? I chucked a couple of screenshots, I think, in the middle of the night. I think it was in the middle of the night. Of the thing. I didn't have time to like write a description next to them. Of that BT thing, they keep on changing the bloody channels, and so my equipment, I've got to keep on changing it all the time, because rather than the BT ones, right, it's supposed to move you to like an empty space, but no, it just likes to go where the crowd is. Trying to assert its dominance over every frequency. It's a tutorial, it'll be fine. We'll just do it in this way. It's no different than 22. We make a right mess of every field we enter. Question is, will we be able to make a giant pile in this one? I don't think you have that kind of equipment in this one. We might. I don't quite remember it. Oh, another thing as well, for this farming sim week, we will not be using any mods. Maybe a couple in 22 when we get to it. Because we all know 2022 is just completely broken. You've got to use mods to fix all the stuff that should have been in the vanilla game. Best of my knowledge, contracts don't work by in vanilla. It's not messy. It's a Dr. Ravenholm special. Don't say big spikes yet, so far so good. Oh, we just missed that question mark because I was looking at the thing there. That's no worries. I mean, we can always if something's going weird, we can always like do like a screen share or something like that, and we'll have a little investigate and see what's causing the bother for you. It's Chrissy downloading his ultra porn in the background, man. I'm telling you, he's using everybody's bandwidth. I have a tech question for you. Why is it I get lag in Call of Duty, but I never once? Oops, hang on, we're going all over the place here. We'll just put the brakes on here for a second. What servers are you pointing to? It could be that they're in a really, really bad data center, or there could be, depending on what ports they're using, whichever your provider is, may be limiting certain ports as well. That's a especially in the colonies. The game just got a really crap net code in it. You're curious? If you've got access to a VPN on your machine, next time you're playing it, wrap your connection inside of a VPN. Yes, technically a little bit higher processing overhead. And then see whether it does it again. There must be, just for the sake of experimentation, there must be a free one that you can try somewhere. There's like the free like browsery ones and stuff like that as well. But you need a one that's going to wrap your connection and not just that. You have to Google, see what's available in for you to see. Like I say, even just like a 3 months trial or something like that, because you can always cancel just for the experiment. Oh, I didn't read what that tutorial said there. If you want to know more about the general workflow, you can visit the tutorials found on the main menu. Oh yeah, there's like a whole list of tutorials you can individually do, as I recall. Actually, I think it's just this broken down into smaller chunks. And now, jump to the final part of the tour. Again, switch the tractor until you find the question mark. Convenient. Oh, we play on Xbox. Now there are ports that are buggered, shall we say, on Xbox. I know that the basic standard stuff is, the DMZ over the thing. Right, if you're on Xbox, you would have more complication in putting a VPN on it. Well, for the sake of the experiment, the way that we'll be looking at is your service provider would then not be able to see what you're actually going, because the packets are going to be then encapsulated with the encryption of the VPN and then sent out in a way that they can't see what's in it. So when that then hits where the VPN is going to, the service for the provider, then of course that gets unpackaged and then pushed out onto the internet, and then the reverse channel to come back to you. So the provider then wouldn't be able to limit limit a particular set of protocols and ports. It's like, for me here, I have the Raspberry Pis on the go, and one of them is to block the adverts. Now, occasionally that blocks actual websites that I actually need. So So either A, I will connect to it and turn it off, but that takes like 30 seconds to turn it off for a minute, so I can load up the page, or I will just, I have a free VPN inside of my browser. I've got another one with Norton, which is like for the whole connection, but I have a free one in my browser. I think it's called OpenVPN. It's a Chrome plugin. I'll just find Chrome. I'll get you the name of it. What was the icon for it again? Not that one. Take it off this machine. I take it off this one because I wasn't using it. I'm sure it was called. I'll tell you, I know what I'll have it. 2 seconds. I'll remote desktop into my monitor PC because I know it's 100% installed on there. Setup VPN. So if you Google setup VPN, that will put your one in your browser. Just as a side note. What was I saying? Was it the guy, I guess, who is back to his blast from the task? What's the occasion? Oh, you mean the farming sim? Sound of the tractors is, yeah. That's what I was saying before. I've turned my headset right down. Let's see. I want to turn this one down. I think this is your wiggly lines. I'll put this one down to 30%, and hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. Was it? Can I run the VPN on my? Yeah, you could have it so your Xbox would connect. This is getting more and more complicated. You could have it so your Xbox connects. Would then go through your laptop, like through your computer, and then that one there would then serve up the connection to the internet as well. Definitely adding more and more complication to this experiment. This is where you can sell your vehicles and tools and buy new equipment. You can either visit the shop in person by entering the building, or trigger it anywhere by pressing the button shown below. Press the Y button. And that's the end of the tour. Look out for more question marks that provide information about specific game elements. You can also use the phone at the bottom. So you can also use one of the phone booths to find additional explanations. Let's go and have a little look, see what we could buy in the shop here. I don't believe offhand there is a way of doing one directly. I've never looked into it from the Xbox perspective. There might be. We'll have to Google it and have a look and see if we can do the experiment. Or it could just be as well that the game just may not be optimized nicely enough. Time to head home. I'll be lurking in the background. Mr. Smith lurking in the shadows. Oh, we can actually go into here. That's a very thin cardboard cutout. What's that? Activate the shop. Okay, so this is all the tractors that we have available. How much money do we have? We have 12k, so we're probably not going to be able to afford anything. Got front loaders, various harvesters, potato stuff, beet stuff, tippers, cultivators. Got the plows, various sowing machines, spreaders, sprayers, manure stuff, slurry tanks, mowers. Now we probably want a mower. I might just buy a mower now, you know. What's this little hand unit? What's that one for? I'm going to buy that just because. Because that's what I used to sit on when I used to play this. Oh, JD uses his harmonica and caught dysentery. JD caught double dysentery from himself. And Daddy Def also caught dysentery from Nightbot. Just spreading the love and then the dysentery. Now in this game, how would Distractio work in this game? See, windrowers, tedders. What were those ones for? I can't remember what this tool was for. Loading wagons. Bale trailers. We have feeding technology. It always the naming for that always just seems a bit out of place whenever I see it on any of the photos. It was feeding technology. We have various weights. That looks like an exploded barrel. Miscellaneous bits and bobs. Aminals. Oh, we get chickens. Get chickens. Beehives, solar panels. Yeah, look, you can get wind farms in this one. So yeah, that's how I got all those millions. Yeah, because once you get one of those, that's it. You're set. I think I probably started off with a few solar panels though, just to get it going. Because I mean, that's 300 odd per hour, or 4,000 per hour. So you get a handful of those, and that's it. Game over. You've won. You've won Farming Sim. Right, now we're out with the tutorial and technically broke. But we have this little fella. Oops. Just take this guy straight down the golf course. And what's that? I'm on the Series S. I'll have to have a look up, because I don't know if there is a way that you can put one like directly on it. It would just be for an experiment, just to see whether or not you would still get the lag issues. More of a curiosity. Because I know that there is some of the Xbox Live. What did you call it? Are we going the right way? Yes, we're going the right way. There is some of the Xbox Live, like I said, the ports which are they're a pain to start with. The way that some of them are actually set up. Are we going the right way? We'll just drive through this ghost town. We're going to grow the potatoes for the vodka. It's a bit of a mixed one, Gary. I had a splitting headache with the stress from it today. That's why I was thinking. I wasn't even sure I was going to come on, to be honest, tonight, because of me worry for chips. I thought I'd come on, have a bit of chat with all you nutters, like clear my head a little bit. But she's still with us. I just before the stream started, I went down to check on her again. An hour before the stream. Oh, hang on, we've gone the wrong way. I'm going to cut through here if I can. An hour before the stream, she didn't look good. And she looked a little bit better when I checked at 25 past. So I took her to the vets today. You could feel an egg inside of it. He thinks the reason that she's taken a bad turn is because she laid 2 completely matured eggs, one after another, as in like 20 minutes of each other, because she will keep them inside of her when she shouldn't. And that's obviously put an incredible strain on her. She's had a little bit to eat today. In the morning, I've got some medication for her, and I'll be syringing some like water into her as well to help wash it down a little bit for her. I spent the entire day with her. She's been sat on my knee in the shed. So we had sunshine. It was freezing, but we had sunshine. But when we're sitting in the shed, you see, we don't get the chill. So she was loving a little bit of sun. I got some little purrs off her. She's my special girl. At night time there, when I say at night, I obviously had to bring all the girls in early because I couldn't. The only vet appointment I could get was 5 o'clock, and that's normally the time that I bring them all in. So I had to actually bring in all the girls at 3. But all the girls, they were quite happy. They all just went straight to their bed. Chips did that normal of coming on my leg for a hug. I think, did I show you the video clip last night? I think there, or maybe it was the night before. I took like a longer video, but I just did like a 2-second, like, you know, just like a quick cut that I chucked onto Discord months ago. It must have been by now. But I sit on the floor and she runs up and she leaps onto my leg and she cuddles herself into my chest and she like puts her head under me chin and has herself a little nap. What was there? That there as well. There, died. If we are always, thank you as well. Thank you everybody as well. As I keep saying before, I never know how to thank all of you lot. Oh bugger! Obviously, I can't thank you by mowing your lawn. I wouldn't trust me with that. But it does mean a lot that all you guys come and join the madness here. So I mean, the vet's given us like a week's worth of medication to put her on for the thing, and if she hasn't passed this egg, which is still developing, in 48 hours, go back and it will be removed. This is madness. This is calm for you. Oh, just wait till CGD there opens his incognito window. Then all bets are off. Overgrown campsite. So, right. Contracty things and missions, or missions in this one. So, let's see. The lawn and the northern part of the campsite has grown out of control and needs to be mowed as soon as possible. Time limit of 7 minutes. Reward just under 7 grand. Required equipment, tractor with mower, or the little doodad that we're sitting on here. Accept mission. Mowing grass. Drive the whatchamacallem to a tractor equipment with a mower and blinking green thingamajig on your PDA. Just north of where we are, hopefully. In order to complete your mission, you need to mow the grass and then leave the hay if you don't need it. Required equipment, this thingamajiggy here. Okay, let's cut across this field. And just read as well, Gary. I did last night. I showed you the little video clip. That's like a 5-10 minute video that I recorded. I was going to try and put it on the TikToky thing, and at some point I will. I've still got like a stack of clips that I've pre-done. Obviously, I don't know if I'll be bothering with any of that this week. I've got more important things to do with me little baby. Let's see. I would like to play Power Wash Simulator. I've seen it a few times. That's another one of those little relaxing ones, isn't it? it's not all like explosiony games. As we do like have our like relaxing games. We kind of like do theme nights, although the themes have been a bit up in the air over the past few months. Because normally Sunday night would be a relaxing game. Because we do have like relaxing ones like the brothel simulator, more commonly known as house flippers. Where we turn every house into a brothel. A cam girl house. Oh, so JD, poor girls. Oh, my little babies. I still haven't published my stream from the other day, JD. I had to, you know how it kept on cutting, so it went into 3 segments. I have rendered all 3 together now into one stream, one video. I just haven't had time to upload the 18 gigabytes worth. I was gonna like do it today because I was sat in the garden, but I just went into the garden and sat with Chips. She was watching Buffy. They all climbed on my knee to watch more Buffy on my tablet. Yesterday, right, I was on Sunday. I was in a phone call with Easy Guy for like 2 or 3 hours, and I was sat with Chips on the grass. The other girls jumped on the chocolate thief's knee in the shed. They sat on a knee. They took one look at the shelf where I put the tablet, realised the tablet wasn't there and Buffy wasn't on, and they just climbed down and walked away. They're like, no, not interested. We want Buffy. Alright, this is the little square that we have to shave repeatedly. The patch on the golf course I think usually gives you more money, because I'm sure I remember skipping it every time and doing the one at the golf course. Was that you want to slow down in the campsite? This thing doesn't get any faster. Oops. Okay, so I want to turn on mower. Activate the cruise control. And now the 8-minute timer has begun. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. Let's have a disco. That's one thing, when I got Farmer Sim 22, I got the collector's edition. And the beacon is sitting right there, the one that connects into the game. So when you turn the beacon lights on in game, it does them. It makes it flash. If I had a webcam on, it would be useful. Other than that. I think there's a mound we have to tip it. Oh, there it is. I'm sure there was like a mound where we have to like empty it all off into. Maybe we should have bought that bigger mower. There was like strangely one patch that's overgrown. One piece of cursed earth in the campsite. Actually, I think it's been a while since I told the camping story, hasn't it? There may be people that have not heard it before. Because back when I was at university, we used to go camping regularly, just a handful of us from the class, and we took you know, sort of like those disposable barbecue things with us, and well, you know, we had it on the grass. It may or may have not scarred the earth. But I remember we it was like a year later we came back to that particular camp. Well, actually, we didn't technically come back to that campsite. We were just driving past because the second time we went there was like a few weeks later, and the cursed earth was still there, the patch that we had destroyed. But it was like a year later, and we're just curious as we're going past, and we jumped in, and yes, the black scarred earth where we were it was still there. How we didn't kill ourselves. I remember there was a fella called Tony. He made what he called Lynx burgers. I think our tank is almost full here as well. Let's see if we can empty it out. He made the Lynx burgers because he couldn't get the barbecue to light. So instead he lit his can of Lynx as a flamethrower to do the burgers. It almost looks like a rocket launcher lifting up, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, that's good. It's still absorbing the stuff, even though we're. Oh, could I have gone at maximum cruise control? I thought you had to go at the slow speed. Ah, right. This adds another dimension to it. I don't think we're going to do this whole patch though in the 2.5 minutes that we have left to do it. Oh, steering's all over the place at this speed. Definitely need something bigger. Is what she said. Do we have to dump it? Was it actually part of the mission to dump it? We'll wait 20 minutes for this animation to finish. Uh-oh. See the square sheets of the texture. Maximum speed. You have 90 seconds. What can we demolish in 90 seconds to complete this contract? Oh. Turn the mower on. Yeah, we're definitely not going to complete it. Exactly, the crash grows back by the time we unload this thing. 30 seconds. $17. I don't know. Is there a percentage bar across the screen? Over that would have been like the criteria for the mowing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Mission failed. You took too long to mow the field. Better luck next time. See, you think that would raise up and there would be like rockets that would fire out of this bit? It showered in it. Okay, we may as well crack on with these fields then. So we can bring the truck back. Yeah, it's got plenty of fuel in it. Now, every 10 minutes, it will give us another one of those quests. I kind of vaguely remember, like, for the Xbox achievement, I'm sure I did the one at the golf course. The golf course one must have been easier. Lower the thingamajig. Turn on the thingamajig. And don't use the two shoulder buttons to do cruise control like you used to do on 22. The toilet outside the office. Oh, this is going to be a mess, isn't it? So I said, this week is Farming Sim Evolution Week. So we're going to be playing Farming Sims 13, tomorrow 15, then 17, 19, and then 22. Each one, we will follow the same format. We'll start a brand new save. We'll use whatever is the default map. No mods until we get to 22. We will do the tutorial. We will try and do at least one contract where we've just done that and failed it. We'll have a little bit of an explore around the map, which you'll do this field, and then we'll have a little bit of drive around just to see what the map looked like. And then if we remember, we'll go to my original save from when I originally played it and just take a look at what I had. I would imagine that there'll be a whole stack of wind turbines in my original one. Let's tidy up these messy bits that we made. But Gary, how goes the models, and have you done any more work on your Star Trek ones? And how is everybody's outstanding parcels as well? I think we have parcels in the air for JD. We have one for Daddy Death in the postal system, and one for Easy Guy at the moment. I think everybody else's is all been delivered. It took a few days to get to an island though, didn't it? So I think Easy Guy's parcel will probably get there maybe by the end of the week. In theory. Snail mail, it is. Did your mask come, JD? Because you ordered that absolutely ages ago. Do I have a picture of the map? Because I never press this button. It's very rare that we bring it up. But you can get the perfect plague mask from our merchandise store. Was it 2 weeks, Gary? I thought it was shorter than that. I remember it was 2 weeks. Still no mask. That's crazy. Because they're supposed to have a European distribution centre, so it should have been coming straight from there. You have to jump on the website and see if you can follow up on it there. Star Trek's coming on nice but slow. Spin it around. Because, oh no, actually, it tanks at 100%. Let's just put the brakes on here then. And we'll try and figure out which way we have to go to get back to our farm. I think we drove down this way. I'm just guessing here. Yeah, we have the perfect mask for any occasion. The face mask has written across the front of it, I've taken a vow of deafness. So, you know, when the crazy people come up to you in the street, the cashier wants to start a conversation. Was it there? If I break any part, I am... What? You've been busting them. I sent you the broken ones that we did, like, and also I sent you all the test ones as well. So you got plenty of scrap to do some experiments with. I'm actually going to be doing some experiments very soon, because I don't know how to paint. I've never painted before. But now that the 3D printer is cooperating, I actually have to clean it before I can use it again at the minute. But was our farm this way? I think so. I want to give a bash at painting it. I've never painted before. For my birthday, they've got me a set of paints, the acrylic paints. It was like £7 from Amazon, so that's not bad at all. And we're going to nip into either Wilkinson's or the Pound Shop, because apparently they sell you can get like primer spray paint for like £1 or less. Whereas on Amazon the primer is like £10 a can. I've ordered like safety masks and all, you know, the respirators and stuff. I was after a respirator anyway because of the spray mount that I've been using for some of the projects, and also the isopropyl alcohol for the 3D printer, because that's horrendous. Just makes you, it knocks you back. The smell is really, really strong. There we go. Test ones, I have tried paints before the proper ones. Right, let's just drive this out of the way a little bit. So 1 tank of that equals 25-ish of that. Turn on harvester. We'll just vacuum up that bit. You can hire, I'm just reading there, you can hire workers to do them on this one as well. What's this one? Followed by this one. Then press that button. Followed by that button. Who knows? I haven't looked at the thingamajig for a little bit. Oh, what's that? A crate with apples was sent to the wrong address. Speak to the postman then. Return to sender. We don't have a front loader, so we can't do that. that? I'll leave that open on my other screen. So what sort of mischief have you guys got planned then for the rest of the week? Whilst we're making a mess on this field. Oh no, we need to be on cruise control level 2, don't we? See how they're all like flat crisscross textures to make them look like the 3D shapes? Spin it around. Does he blink? Or is it just an insane stare? I think he just has that continuous insane stare. Tonight's stream was rated R for Raven. Right, we'll take the opportunity that we're at this end, since we're 77% full. We'll dunk it into here. Break. Can we turn all the way around? Oh, we can. He can twist his head all the way back. Must be awful if it's a rainy day. I don't know if there is weather in this one. If it's like a visible effect or not, I have no idea. Does anyone know if you can get these, like this type of one, in the likes of 22? Is that a tractor make? Or is it like just a one that they've made up for, with this being an early one? Obviously they have all the proper makes nowadays. Because every, all the manufacturers will want their names inside of the game for advertising. Well, back when this one came out, it's near impossible for us to do a straight line. Actually, we're that close to the end. Can we just to save on the rotation? Let's see if we can just get to the very end. You reckon that's a made up flavour for farm? FAHR, and it's an M66. 66. I'm just checking. We've got 66 in the tank so far. Two more stripes, I reckon, and we'll finish this finish this field. Although our tank is almost full, so we might have to double back on a bit. What could possibly go wrong? And this was on Hogwarts. How do you think they would harvest it? Would there be a spell to harvest the entire field in an instant, or would they use their little slave armies to do it? Yep, that's the tank at 100%. We'll go and empty this out. Oops, I will keep pressing that wrong button when I'm trying to zoom in. Can't see the screw in this one. Oh, that's right, of course, because as we're going around the place, we use the magic on the bushes, didn't we? And they get cut. People in the wizarding world, they make life so much more difficult to them for themselves, don't they? Turn on harvester, because you don't actually have to lower it. If you just turn it on, it does it anyway in this game anyway. Right, cruise control activated. We'll get Deke to do it, yes. Their army of slaves. I was sort of thinking before. Right, let's say, for example, you've got a regular Muggle person who's been in regular education, even like in the time of like Harry Potter. So Harry Potter, he's been to a regular school, yeah. He's learned, English, maths, science, all those sorts of things. Then he gets taken out of that school and then sent to Hogwarts, where it's only magic. So, to the people in the wizarding world, they don't learn anything else. I mean, it's no wonder they all seem so primitive. That they're also like living in, knackered old castles and stuff like that. Because their education system is sort of like, non-existent, really. If it's not magic, they're not interested, yet they think they're the superior intelligence. How do I do it? Lift cultivator. There we go. Or, no, cutter even. Oh, bugger. Well, apparently we can still do flippets in this one. A crate of apples was sent to the wrong address. Do you see like a thing in all of the missions, and do you see that there may be a link in each of them? There's very few different missions that you can pull off. Alright, let's just see if we can go in a straight line, because it was kind of this direction, wasn't it, to the to that field that we were at. Don't even have... yeah, it's like, even like in Harry Potter's time, you know, I mean, we've even commented as well, like, as we've been going through, granted it's like, what, 1890 in the game. But I mean, here we go. I will send this owl, which will fly over the land, you know, possibly hundreds of miles to deliver this letter. And then Harry's like, well, where's the phone? You just need to send this, like, you know. Oh, you need to use a phone, do you? You need instant communications. Wait 1 second. I'll go and ask a pitcher if he can jump into his other picture frame. Are we going the right way here? Is that where the town is? I think we have to go over one more hill. I think where we sell it is on the other side of Field 3. Maybe. Or maybe it's not. Where can we sell this stuff? Ooh. There's giant mushrooms growing here. There's like one of those little animated things, isn't it? It's, you know, with like Voldemort trying to kill Harry, but he can't, and it's like, well, why didn't you just buy a firearm and just shoot him? Oh, there we go. This is how we do it. Was it? I think this was the place where we dropped it off before. I think. Yeah, this is the place. This is the place. Unload. Oh, did it say how much we got for that? I wasn't paying any attention. Right, let's bring the stuff back to our field. If we can remember the way. I think our farm was up this hill, past a little tiny bit. Was there a place in this town, do you think, where we could have sold the stuff rather than coming over the two sets of hills? The map is a little bit awkward to read, even though all the stuff is taking up nearly all of the screen. Oh, we never had a look at the chickens, because we bought chickens, didn't we? Because I can just see the chicken icon ahead of us now. We'll go check on the chickens. That must be it over there where that bit of fence is. look at the babies. We've got those sound effects too. Oh, look at the colours on him. So why'd the chicken cross the road? Probably to get to the tablet to watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. What does this say here? Your chicken coop. As soon as you buy some chickens, they get delivered directly to the spot. Chickens can lay, which can be sold sort of the villages or at the farm shops. Yep, definitely to get a cuddle. That's all my girls ever want, is to be all cuddled in. We had one similar to this, like the coop. But it also had a ramp that came like out of here and down. Can we climb on top? We can't climb on top. Beware of flashing lights. I don't see 50, but I definitely do see more. Oh, the little babies. Here we have all the other bits and bobs for the farm. So these are all different, like, silo type things, I assume. Potato and sugar beets. Store your potato and bits and bobs, unload them into here when we have them. And then that conveyor belt must be for getting, we'll drive along here and we'll be able to extract them to get them out. What have we got here? If you have any coin to spare, you can refill your sewing machine. Oh, is this the place that we drove past before to fill it up? Got a big garagey bit to park all of our stuff in. What's this do? Fertilizer. We can load up my fertilizer here. Oh, it's painful to rotate. Getting rid of straw and hay. If you have a surplus of straw or bales, you can place them in here to get some pennies. That'll be the petrol tank there, is it? Fuel tank. If your vehicle's gas tank is empty, you can refuel it at this spot. There are more gas stations in the village and scattered around all the others. So I always wonder why carrots was never in this game. Is carrots in any of the games? Any of the farming sim flavors? I don't recall. I know I've done plenty of potatoes. It's always potatoes. Let's grab that next question mark. I imagine that question mark will be for each of these because they've got the icon for the different product. And I assume we drive underneath them and scoop it up. Silos. These are temporary storage. If your commodities drive, just drive for there. Just what we said. Do we know how much we've actually got in storage? Does it tell us that down here? Today, new vehicles, harvest income. We got $7,000 for that harvest we did. Never seen it. Or has it always been mods? Overgrown campsite. Go on, we'll give that campsite another go, shall we? Right, let's do an experiment as well. Let's do this. Turn it on. Cruise control level 3. Feel the power. Hang on, I'm stuck. Why 6 minutes and 54 seconds? Seems like a peculiar time. Oh, we've already boxed up. I think you have to do like every blade as well. Oh, it's that when we turn around at this speed, the spin puts you out all over the place. I'm going to try and not bother unloading it and see if it still counts to doing the job. Might be better off just going up and down. What could possibly go wrong? Should say for this as well, I have all the Xbox achievements. Of course I 100%ed it. But have a little look through in a moment and we'll actually see what those achievements were. I think you had to cut the grass like 50 times or something. I'm fairly certain of that. Or at least had to do it like a large number of times. There's no percentage bar as well, so we don't really know how far we've really made progress on the thing. Minutes remaining. What do we reckon that we actually finish this? I don't think we will. Spin around. Yep, a nope from Gary. Nearly 3 minutes. Minutes remaining. Spin us around. Oh, it's gone tits up. 2 minutes 10 to go. Yeah, to save confusion, I changed it from eggs to hens because the channel points are eggs. You're at 20k. Oh, a minute and a half. Oh, no chance of getting this in a minute and a half. Oh, mission complete. We received 6,000 something and 500 for something else. But I missed what the 500 for something else was. But we did it. Does that sell it, or does it just simply dump it off? Alright, what we're going to do now, though, is we're going to save. What we're going to do is we're going to jump over to my original save file. Just out of curiosity to see. It's on the USB drive. So the last time I played was actually 2014 was the last time I played this first farming sim. It's at 66 million. I'm assuming that once we land in this, there will be a lot of, or at least as many as you could have. Of the thing we wanted. Oh, it is ready. I'm just sitting there waiting. Yeah. So that's how you do it in this game. What's this? We have bees. Is this a car we can drive, or is it just decoration? So how many wind turbines is that? 10. 10 times, how many thousand was it? It was like 4,000 or something a turn. Right, what vehicles do we have? We've got a big truck, we have the big tractors. Lots of big tractors, various potato equipment. I'll try and zoom back out again. What we're going to do is we'll have just a little bit of explore around some of the elements of the... Oh, bugger. A little bit of rummage around some of the elements of the map. I think, judging by that, I think I own every field. Am I reading that right in Farming Sim Hair Talk? Flip it. Can we squeeze through the gap? Or just... definitely remember going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth up and down this field to get all the Xbox achievements. Which actually, we're going to have a quick look at. So 16 achievements. There was drive 1,000 kilometers. Found all the horseshoes. All those collectibles in this one there. Harvested 100 hectares. 100 of those. Complete 50 missions. Wealth at 10 million. Harvested 10 thingamajigs. Sown 10 thingamajigs. You see the pattern here. You managed to reach a negative balance on your first day, just paying the loan back straight out the gates. Paid back the entire bank loan, 25 horseshoes, 10 hours, 50 horseshoes, $1 million. Or drive 1,000 kilometers and have lots of pennies. Now, where on earth are we? Because it just kept on going whilst we were doing that. I don't think the hills slow us down, do they? I don't think we haven't like changed our speed. Someone's little outhouse shed there. We own all the fields and we have nothing on any of the fields. A weird little building. Can we take a look at that? What is going on here? Some kind of weird transformer station or something? It's a weird one. Let's have a quick spy on the map. So we're down there. There is... Oh, actually, we'll drive along to the golf course. We'll cut across this field, though. And we'll go and see what that collection of buildings are over there. Is it a town? Is it a factory? Oh, is that for the mask there, JD? I tell you something, the post is a nightmare. Oh, thinking of post, I haven't told you about this. Right, you know, I think I mentioned a little while ago, perhaps maybe, is that one of the Kickstarters I backed is a board game called Horus. Now, I was wanting to do the unboxing thing for it, and you know the other day I said that they bollocksed up with the mats, that the neoprene mats that replace the board. And everyone who ordered one didn't get one, and everyone who didn't order one got one. So they said that they were going to be handling it. Like 6 weeks went by, nothing. I couldn't get any response out of them. The second that I told them that I stream tabletop games and I sent them the link to the playlist and also to my unboxing videos, and said that I was, you know, it says the unboxing is going to be pretty pointless now. The game's been out for like nearly 2 months. Right, can we just go up there? Yeah, we'll go up there. And so that they rushed out that. I got, like I said, 10 minutes later I got a response. Oh, it's away, you know. It arrived first thing the following morning. The packaging was damaged and the mat has a nick in it. The way that the threads come out through normal use, it's just going to fall apart. So I took a photograph of it and sent a thing to them saying this is not good enough. You know, the mat is the neoprene mat is, it was 25 quid, and then postage on top of that, and it's only tiny. You know, the huge mat that I use, you know, the star map that I use for like when we do majority of the tabletop streams as the background. That thing is like 4 times the size of that thing. And it didn't even cost that much. So you paid that much for that, you want a decent one. And the response I got back from them, really unprofessional. It's like, oh, what a shame. You know, the way they're spoken. So I don't think they're going to send out a replacement. So it means when I do this unboxing video, I'm definitely going to badmouth their customer support. That's just. Hey, what? 2 seconds. Where's Discord? Just whilst we're accelerating along here, I've got the cruise control. Actually, I'll slow down the cruise control. Copy image. No, yeah, copy image. And I scroll down here until I find. Where's JD? There he is. Paste. The image really doesn't. Obviously, in the image it looks tiny, but when you're paying this amount of money, you want something which is proper. So I've just sent you the image there, JD, to take a spy at. But where that is along the edge, that is just gonna undo. Consequences will always backfire when dealing with customers. Close that. Are we near the golf course, just out of curiosity now? Yeah, almost at the golf course. We have a little spy at the golf course. And plus as well, if we were doing like the 4-player game, then you wouldn't see it because it would be on the other side. But because we were doing the 1 to 2-player game, that'll be that will be like front and center. This must be the square here that you do. Exactly. You expect it to be, especially for those prices. Why should you just settle for it, sort of thing? No, this is the patch that I did over and over again, 50 times to get the achievement. Yeah, I remember this now that we're standing here. Or spinning around here. Let's see, our golf cart can go anywhere on the green. Golf cart's the size of our wheels. I'll definitely say, I don't know which company it is offhand, but I would say definitely don't back anything that they do on Kickstarter again. Hopefully the gameplay is all right. It's still like wrapped in the like cellophane-y, plasticky stuff. Because I like to cut the plastic on the video. Just a quick spy once again on the map there. So we're there. So we want to drive straight north. Push it across the... Oh, actually, that's a good idea, JD. Can we just drive over it just in any case? Where was it? I can't see a thing. Well, there's another one, and I can't find where that one was, because it was on the... Oh, there it is. I see it on the grass there now. Our tractor will probably just come to a complete halt once we park vigorously into it. Oh no! We've mounted it. Destruction. We're actually stuck. Distractio. Oh, what's that over there? What's JD doing with that harmonica? Mr. V, welcome in. We are on some Farming Sim 13 this evening for our Farming Sim Evolution Week, where we're going to be playing a different version of Farming Sim going forward every night. Oh, 2 seconds, I shall put the brakes on. Easy guy. Welcome in there, mate. Thank you so much once again for the raid there, Easy. How did you guys get on Farming Sim 22 tonight? But welcome in there, guys. Tonight, as I was just saying there, you join us for... I'll jump out of there because that thing's really, really loud. You join us for Farming Sim Evolution Week, where each night this week we're going to be playing a different version of Farming Sim. We are starting off today with Farming Sim 13 on the Xbox 360, although technically it was just called Farming Sim. Tomorrow night will be Farming Sim 15, then 17 the night after, then 19, which I've still never played. Actually, I still have to download it. And then 22 on Friday night. The format of each stream will be, we're going to play, we're going to start a brand new map. We are going to complete whatever tutorial that the game lays out for us. We will do at least one contract or mission. In this game, it's a mission. We will work a little bit of a few of the fields, have a look in the shop to see what is available, and then what we've actually got to now is we've loaded up my original save file with my 66 million super fun books. And by using this save file to have a little bit of an explore, a little bit of a run around the map, to see what to see what was available, what was in the map back then. And hello, old time farmer. Oh, it is so loud! It is so loud. I've got my headphones down so far. Oh, and JD used the harmonica and caught dysentery. Wizbot caught dysentery from JD. And Easy Guy also caught dysentery from Stream Elements. And I don't have 13, just 17, 19, and 22. So I skipped 19. I never did it. What sort of mischief have all you guys been getting up to tonight, though? We're going to try jumping back to the main field. If you want to get anything done, you use the top corner field because it's the big one. So we'll see if we can navigate there. The phone and there's so much clutter on the screen on this one. Let's just zoom out a little bit here. So there's so much clutter on the screen. The map takes up all of your information as well. You know how normal, like in 22, you have, you press pause and you go into the big menu of all the things. In this one, it's all on here, and you've got to cycle through it each time. So you get your weather, you have bits to do with your prices, your finance, whatever other statistics, and then back to the blank page. The dysentery is back. Oh, did I say as well, each time we start a new save, we'll be using the default, whatever is the default map each time. And until we get to Farming Sim 22, there will be no mods. We'll be playing each one in just pure vanilla. And even on 22, the only mods that are going to be there are basically just the contract ones, because the contracts are broken in 22. Oh, I see Ada starting to put all the shout outs in there for all the maniacs that are in tonight. But welcome in there, everybody. Now, somewhere amongst the engine noises there, I could hear the the crash from Easy Guy. Evening, Happy Cat Lady, welcome in. What mischief are you getting yourself up to? I've been doing coursework and play... Oh, which is GW2 again? I should know this. I can see the cover in my head for the game. Oh, it's going to drive me nuts now. What was that one again? Oh, change course. Evening, Steve Maton, welcome in. Yes, this is Farming Sim. Although technically, this is the version that's on the 360. And later on it was called Farming Sim 13. However, this one is just called Farming Sim or Farming Simulator. And what's that there? Happy Cat before Ada knackered it there. Stride the Deep. That's another one I need to take a spy at. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen it. I could be wrong, I might have seen it. Right, let's get out this noisy thing. We need to get out this noisy contraption. What's it there? You remember playing it on the Guild Wars 2? I have the first one. Is this planted? Does this look like it's planted and it's growing? Tell you what, let's crank up the speed and see what happens. Let's just back our big truck out of the way. What's that other? It had an update and made your boat vanish. Let's get this out of here for a moment. So in this game here, if you wanted to get the achievements, and realistically, field 1 is the biggest field anyway, so this is the field you want to be working in, this one. But we don't technically have to worry about money, because in the older Farming Sims, in Farming Sims 13, 15 and 17, I can't say for 19, but I get the impression that it's not in 19. Can I get back to our house? I'm hoping there's a vehicle parked there. Close to our house? Nope. 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 Well, I might have to walk back to our house. No, it looks like my entire fleet is all in this top corner. Is there just a basic car that we can pick up? Was that? It's not changed much, to be honest. the thing about, I was saying, like, with this particular, do you remember, like, back in this era of gaming, like this sort of time frame, everything had this funny, like, wash over it, which makes everything look slightly browny. It was like the fashion for games at the time. Let's have a quick spot. No, you always press Y to jump to the shop. I just want to see if there's like a vehicle I can just quickly buy, just a cheap car. Front loaders, tractors. No, it looks like it's just tractors. Something with a bit of, by the time I've done this, we probably could have. Oh, what on earth is that? That looks big. Is this all the tractors? Right, let's just get one of these ones here. Right, hopefully this puts us close to our house. Yeah, it does. Let's have a quick zoom around here. How do you turn the lights on again? Disco lights. I'm going the wrong way. Now in this game, things like gravity aren't an issue. It doesn't really affect your speed and anything like that. Whee! Yeah, we'll go and have another look at the chicken coop. Ah, here we go. This is, in Farming Sim 13, 15 and 17, I don't know about 19 because I've never played it. It's my first time playing it this week. This is how you make your money. You work until you can get one of these. Once you've got one of these, that's it. You've won Farming Sim. good old game, gaming physics. Yep. But yeah, in these ones here, this is all you need. How much does this pump out? Placeable objects. So that gives you 4,000 per hour, and we've got 10 of them. And that's it. Once you get one of those, you then get a load of money to buy a second one. Then you've got 2 of them, which then generate a load of money, and then you place the third one down, so on and so forth. And that's how you make money in Farming Sim 13. They took them out. So yeah, so they're definitely not in 19 then. But in the other ones, when we get to the stage of the demo of each Farming Sim throughout this week, we'll come into my worlds, and this is what we'll see. Saying that, I think in Farming Sim 17, I think we only had a couple of them. I don't think we have that many. Can we sleep until daytime in this one? I can't remember. Of course, got solar panels as well. I'm not sure if we can sleep until daytime on this one. I don't quite remember. 2014 was the last time I played this one, apparently. Which as well, the reason I picked up Farming Sim back then, it was 2 weeks before GTA 5 came out, and I had a month off work. I just wanted something different to play for the 2 weeks, and I was in game in the Metro Centre. I just saw it on the shelf. I think it was like £14, maybe. But I'll give that a go. Was that I got a turbine on No Man's Land in FS19? Is No Man's Land, is that the giant flat map? I don't know if I've heard people say that map before. I think I may have watched a few people streaming it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I've never been on it myself. Oh, and what was that there for Triggy? There's a placeable wind turbine in... Oh, it probably... I would imagine, yeah, 1922, because it's not in vanilla in 22. I'm definitely certain of that one. But, there's bound to be a mod for people putting it in the game, because this is your infinite money glitch, cheat, whatever you want to call it. But, and welcome into the chat there as well there. This is like watching The Witcher. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, hang on a second. You want to? I'll give you some flashbacks. I'll run around in circles for you there, Steve. Right, let's jump over at that field and see, has it grown at all yet? I don't know what stage it was at. It might be. The sun's coming up though. Do we think this is this planted? We just don't know. Not exactly flat, but just empty. So it's like a whole lot of space just to do whatever, whichever you like on it. Is this planted or has it been harvested? How do I tell what stage this thing's at? Ready to harvest. Oh, right. So, oh, what have I grown then? What did I grow? What is this that I put in here in 2014? Maybe it's worth just resetting the field. Oh, it must be some potatoey flavour. Ah. This is what's left on the field. Alright, lower the thing. Turn it on. Now, cruise control works differently in this one. Use the thumbstick, and there are 3 flavours of it. Oh, hang on, now that we've discovered what that is there, let's just drop that speed down to real time. I remember keeping my 360 on for days, non-stop with wind turbines to make money. Yeah. On Farming Sim 15, I only have one more achievement to get, and it's just the drive the like 5 million miles or something like that. And what I used to do for that, and I did it on this one as well, is I tied like a shoelace around the controller so that it was constantly driving in a circle. That field is like 3 hours. Back in the day, the way I would do it would be I'd have a harvester at either end, because you see where it's got the little notch? And I would have them basically just coming until they met in the middle, and I would just be back and forth with the trailer to empty them just continuously, so that the worker would just keep on doing it. It's like that one, happy cat lady. I've got all the Xbox achievements on this one. Just whilst it's doing the harvesting thing there, I'll just jump over, because we had a little spy at them just before. We got all 16 back in 2013. So I got all the achievements by the looks of it in the space of less than a month. So I got it on the 11th of the 11th, and I 100%ed it by the 21st of the 11th. 10 days. 10 days to 100% the original Farming Sim. What's our tank on there? Our tank is on 65%. Can we hire a worker? Right, we'll hire a worker for this one here, and then I see I've got a harvester at either end. See, this is how I used to do it, because this field, as you say, is so big. In Farming Sim 15, see how field that we're on now is in that top corner. The big field to do with a similar shape in 15 is in the bottom corner on this side of the map, if I remember right. Why has this one got sticky out bits on the side? Oh, is it to knock cyclists off the bike? Look at the speed we can get up to. Doesn't matter what the terrain is. Actually, we're flying south here, aren't we? Let's just see how old game physics. Are we even slowing down as we go up this cliff? Not really. And we get that jolt of power. Well, that was like a big heavy-duty car that was on the side of the road. Move. Brake. That's what I need in 22. That must be him emptied. Have a good night there, JD. Thank you for coming in there. You keep yourself out of trouble there, JD. We'll catch you later on there, mate. Oh, there's another app. I'll try and think one and send you a picture of it later on. That might also help you with your network diagnostics. It's another one that I use. I've used it for about 10 plus years. But it'll install it on your Android, not on your iOS, because the iOS one doesn't work anymore. But have a good night there, though, JD. We'll catch you later on there, mate. Was that in FS11 you could keep bees? I had a look. I don't think FS11 works anymore on oh crikey, that thing just launched up there. on PC. Kind of right, last night as well, right? I bought another Giants game. It's like a ski resort thing one, but it just doesn't work anymore. If you go on the forum on Steam, everyone says yeah, the game doesn't work anymore. But if you go and buy the physical copy of the game from like a second-hand shop, you can get it to work. But that to me defeats the point of buying it on Steam. Oh, look at the way we launched up there. We got some air on that one. Unload vehicle. We have bees on this one as well, though. Is it still unloading? No, it stopped. Got to use the shoulder button to run. Oh, it's empty. It's empty anyway. Yeah. I just remember going back and forth with this. That would be £3 for the disc. Because at the time I couldn't find this disc for the Xbox 360. Because we're playing on the Xbox 360 at the moment. The 17 and 15 we'll be playing those on the Xbox One, and 19 and 22 we'll be playing those on PC. I need to get 19 downloaded. I bought it like ages ago. Before 22 even came out, it was £3 on a Steam sale, and I thought, well, I'll have that. But I wanted to finish 17's Xbox achievements first, which I still haven't got the animal achievement. It's the only thing I think I'm short of on that one. Oh, you can't do cruise control with this thing. Even at the lowest level, it doesn't match because there's 3 set speeds for each vehicle. But yeah, as I was saying as well, I bought they had like a ski thingy game where it looks like you had things like you could like take the ice off like you had like a snow plow sort of things and stuff like that. And I thought that might be just a fun little bit of thing to do. But it doesn't work anymore. I got my refund. Got my £6 back. I think when I got it, I think I seen that you have it, Gary. You should check to see if yours still works, if you've still got it downloaded. Because it came up on the corner of the screen saying that you had played 30 minutes of it or something. Okay, though 13. For the time, yeah. I said this game kept me occupied for 10 days there, as you saw, as waiting for GTA 5 to come out. Having loads of fun and causing loads of chaos, Frodo. Move that a bit closer. I'm looking forward though to us doing this showcase on each one of the games each night for the rest of the week, so we can see the differences in, like, the visuals, the gameplay, the tools. I think it's going to be an interesting showcase for Farming Sim Evolved. It's only tight like I come up with such short notice. We'll go and dump this over at the... Because another thing as well, why I kept on doing this field, is because this is where you just have to drive over here at the end of the field and you can sell it all at the docks. Reverse. Oh, I was, Gary, there was a game, 2 seconds, right, whilst we unload this, I'll get its name, because I can't remember now. Unload. I saw that when I downloaded it, it said at the side of the screen that you had it as well, and that you'd only played half an hour, so I don't know if you have to see whether or not it actually still works. Where the hell is... did I not turn Steam on? Did it crash and I turned it off? Where do you go? Actually, it might be quicker to go to my email. I'll go to my email instead because obviously it's not in there anymore. Close that. See right there. Imaging in there. Right, there's my email. Yes, that looks fine. Just logged me in already. You just want to check the thing. The refund has been received. So it was Ski Region Simulator. It looked interesting. I thought, yeah, it might be just another nice little relaxing one. But it just doesn't work anymore unless you've got a physical copy of the game, it would seem. There was things in the forum saying, oh, you can download the files from here, and there was like people on the thing saying, oh, just join our Discord, the solution's in there. It just seemed very sketchy. Very sketchy. Oh, look at the speed. I've been playing... is that Wildflowers? No, what am I reading there? No, it is, yes. Right. Not bad, probably not for... I'll give out a go, as long as it's not SnowRunner. Everyone knows SnowRunner sucks. Alexa, turn off lamp. Oh, does that go anywhere? We're at the edge of the map. Nope. Oh, I think we're screwed it up here. Is it give him a slap? I'll give Mrs. Easy a shout and give you a slap. So that's it. It's like Disney come farming with witches. For a brief second, I thought it said. I thought you said the Witcher. I thought it said at the end of there. I'm having flashbacks, Steve. Oh, was it no good, Gary? Because it said on the thing, like after quote saying that you had like half an hour or something on it. I didn't even get that. Didn't work. Oh, look at this. You get the cab view easy. How did you guys get on as well there, Easy Guy? Did you get did you get plenty of work done on the farm? Oh, we can fly. No mirror reflections on this one. Is that loading? Right, that's loading. We've got to maintain this awkward speed because we can't match it. And all the fields harvested. Oh, I've got a question, farming sim question for everybody. Right, there's a farming sim coming to like mobile devices, your tablets. There's like Android and iOS versions of Farming Sim 23, they're calling it. Now, the brief look at it, I assume it's just Farming Sim 22. And they're just saying it's 23 and just it's a new edition for the phones. Is that one got crossplay to our with like all the other ones like console and PC, or is it just its own ecosystem? Has anyone had a look yet? Because if I can connect to, oh, I didn't unload that. It doesn't matter. If I can connect to like the other game from the tablet, I might pick it up for my tablet. I can sit and play it in the car park while I'm waiting for them to come out the shops. Oh, it's painful to turn around. Look at his dead stare. Apparently we flipped him. Oh, right, hang on. Right, I got a question for you guys that actually know Farming Sim. Front loaders, harvesters, right. Is this a brand of... an actual brand, or is it something they made up? This is the default one you get when you first stop the game, the default harvester. It's so cheap it doesn't even have a cab. How would you like this one, Easy Guy, for your cab view? So is this a real manufacturer of farm equipment, or is it something they just made up for the game? And can you get a vehicle like this in any of the other farming sims that you know of, where it has the open front? And the insane dead stare of the driver. Unblinking, holding the wheel in a most peculiar fashion. As he stares off into eternity. And apparently hits a ghost car. Of course, the traditional farming sim ghost people. so noisy. All the equipment is so noisy. So is that a real brand? This one here then, M66. There you go, easy guy. This will be the cab view. The cab view for you, is it? There's no cab. Oh, look, there's the moneymaker. Oh, actually, since we're here, we'll have a look, and we'll have a look at the chickens, and we'll have a look at the bees, because I'm sure that I've got bees next to the turbines. What's that there? So it is real, Gary. There we go. Look at them. All of our money. Was I come back to the front room from getting a drink and was met by He's seen things. He's seen too much. Alright, let's have a little spy here. We went straight past. I think, is this the bees? Homemade honey. Bees are getting shot out like a cannon. Or maybe they're getting drawn up into the blades. So that's what happened to all the bees. Solar panels. Now, whereabouts is the rocket here? Okay, let's put the map back up. Chickens are this way. We've got to see the chickens. Need to change his job. Right, get that off the screen. Let's go see the babies. Can we crouch? I don't think we can crouch in this game. Got a torch. No, definitely no crouch. Oh, look at the colours on this chap. Some brown ones, some white ones. This is all you really need. Eggs, I missed that in Farming Sim. So in the current Farming Sim, how does it work for the chickens? Is it just like one of the things where there's like a square out? Alright, who laid their egg up here? Is there just like a square outside and just a pallet just appear, does it? You don't actually have to go in and like have a little run around. I suppose on like things like Farming Sim 22, it's more industrialized, isn't it? Whereas here, it's just kind of like a little side bonus, isn't it, for the eggs? You just get the crate just pops in, Steve. What chicken is just laying absolutely anywhere and everywhere across this patch of grass, though? Yeah, just the pallets, Gary, just popping up. See, I've never really done anything with the animals. I don't know what you need to be doing, because there's like, you've got to like mix different things together for the feed and stuff like that. And it just seems like to overcomplicate things. That's why I think that's why I tend to avoid it. Oh, look at that! I had left a whole load of junk in here apparently in 2014. I think these potatoes will still be edible. They've been in here for, what, 9 years? Look at all the babies. And thinking of babies, I think we will wrap up here because I'm going to go and check on chips. Oh, bugger. I'll just tangle myself up in the cable again. But I think for Farming Sim 13, this is where we were going to wrap up for the evening. Let's press some buttons here. So thank you everybody for coming along for the start of Farming Sim Evolution Week. Tomorrow will be Farming Sim 15. So we're making the jump from 13 to 15. We'll follow the same format. We will go and we will start a brand new save. We will do whatever tutorial it presents to us. We will do one contract and or mission depending on how it's described in the game. Like it's missions on this one here. We will do like just a bit of general farming work, have a look in the store to see what's available, we'll have a little drive around the map, but we'll also look in my original save file from when I originally played the game. It'd probably be easier to drive around the map in the original save file because we have access to all the money for the big stuff. We'll go and see who is on that we can go and say hello to. So we haven't rated thingamajig here for a bit, so let's just jump over and go and say hello to her. I'm going to click on some buttons here, but thank you everybody for coming in. Easy Guy, thank you so much for bringing the maniacs over in the raid. And thank you as well, everybody joining us for the Night of Madness. And Happy Cat Lady as well. Chips is. I was talking about it before. She's not good at the moment, which is why I kind of want to go down again and just go and check on it, see that she's more or less that she's still with us. But I'll on Discord I'll keep everyone updated on there. But we're going to jump over and we're going to go and say hello to, what's her name here? I'm really bad, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but we're going to go jump over and say hello. Oh, and welcome in there as well. We are, oh, what's that there, Easy Guy? Hang on, if you've got somebody, I will copy and paste. Are they on? I'll play a bit of Farming Sim 19. Oh, there you go. You guys like Farming Sim. We'll jump over there and we'll see this chap here. So, and thank you as well, AGBX. How am I pronouncing that? I'm terrible at pronouncing names. But welcome in there, mate, for first time chatting. You just caught us just as we're about to jump out there, but thank you for joining us there. We're back with more Farming Sim tomorrow, but we'll be jumping from Farming Sim 13 to Farming Sim 15 for our Farming Sim Evolution Week, where we're playing the next version of Farming Sim every night of the week so we can explore how each of the game has changed over the years. But once again, thank you all for watching. Easy Guy, thank you so much once again for the raid. I'm going to find the right button here. I'm going to jump over to here. So, oh, hang on, I need to do this as well. Paste. There we go. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.
see the color